Hello guys, Dragon Elder here. I'm also here with my dad, Urban Buffalo 692, and we're gonna give you a proper explanation about the mushrooms because a lot of other YouTubers that are big and everything like that, they don't pay any mind or attention to any of this crap. So I figured we figured we'd help you out and everything. So if you haven't already figured it out, the rounded cap mushrooms, they don't do anything to you. As you can tell, I'm naked and standing all over this. And this mushroom right here, when you walk into it, it does this. As many people from the starting area know. And to get rid of it, you just eat these brown mushrooms. And if you eat enough of them, down in the bottom right corner, your timer for the buff against those increases. So, I mean, and then once that happens, you walk into it and you don't take effect. And I'm still naked with no hazmat suit on or anything like that. The pointy ones are poisonous, the non-pointy ones are fine. So as long as you stick to just harvesting the regular ones, you'll be okay. And you won't be affected by that. So there's that one, and now we're gonna head over to the second one down in the blue area.
No, I think it's not. Everybody calls it the bioluminescence.
Yeah, the bioluminescence. Alright, let's see you there. Alright guys, so we're here at the second set of mushrooms, and they're kind of tricky to come across. They're kind of hard to see, especially when they're covered up with a bunch of bushes and stuff and you're trying to run around and mine these metal nodes and stuff. That is metal nodes, right?
No, those are
the blue crystals or something? Oh, the blue. I don't know. Hit it real quick.
Yeah, they're the blue gems.
Yeah, when you're running around trying to mine the blue gems or down in the bioluminescence mining all the blue rocks and stuff that you can to get metal or and stuff like that, you'll come across these little mushrooms, and they give the same thing as like the red mushrooms and stuff do. But you don't know which ones are. It's hard to tell which ones are the poisonous ones. As you can tell, I'm walking around these ones right here.
Can we use a sickle to get these?
Yeah, you use a sickle. You can use the sickle to get these too. But if you look close enough, you can notice. Oh shit! Well, the one that has the bright blue on the bottom of it, you can tell that that's the one that you don't want to touch. And to get rid of this, you eat the aquatic mushrooms. The aquatic mushrooms, they do give you water and everything, but at the same time they make you hungry. And I do believe the agrivic mushrooms make you thirsty. I don't remember.
The white ones. The auroric mushrooms or whatever.
The auroric mushrooms make you thirsty.
However you say that word, the agrivic mushrooms are for the
yeah, the blue mushrooms with the bright blue on the bottom of it. Here, I'll turn my light pit off. The bright blue at the bottom of it, or purple, whichever one you want to say it is. That's the one you don't want to mess with, because it's just going to keep spitting these spores out and stuff, and they make you very cold, and you will die from freezing to death, regardless of your fortitude. From what I know, I mean, I haven't like gotten on and pumped every level into fortitude to test it out or anything, but yeah, those do that. You almost got it.
Yeah, almost got it. This is where I died the first time I ever run across them. That's why the signs up here says do not touch.
Yeah, and there's a third mushroom that I didn't notice until I watched a YouTuber who was down in the radiation zone, which I think is kind of dumb that they would have mushrooms down there, because most of the time you're going to be wearing the full radiation suit, the hazard suit, while you're down there. And there's basically no need to take it off, because you'll take radiation damage unless you want to get rid of being pregnant from a reaper or something. but those can be found all throughout this area. They're very tricky to come across. They'll hide underneath the plants and stuff. They'll blend in with the ground and everything. And it's basically
hard to
yeah, they're hard to see.
more right here. And these are in
Yeah,
the blue
those are
grass.
in the blue grass and a little harder to see. But
More than- you can't hardly see them neither.
yeah. Now we're gonna head to. Go ahead.
But these right here are real tricky to see because the blue grass and then them whatever's in the bluish green
Little
color.
trees.
But
All right, now we're gonna. Yeah, let's head on down to the other mushrooms. I don't know what to call them or anything. And we'll see you there.
The effect said it's called the poison spore.
Alright, we'll see you down there. Alright guys, here we are at the last type of mushroom that we know of so far. I don't think there's any more because you have 3 debuffs and 3 buffs that you can get from the 3 different types of mushrooms. And these little things right here are the 3rd type of mushroom down in the radiation zones. And it's pretty obvious which ones are the toxic ones and which ones aren't on these ones. And I've infinite statted myself so that way I don't die, because I'm pretty sure it drains your food and water, because I just sat here trying to figure out what to eat to combat this crap without being affected by it. And you have to eat the acerbic mushrooms, which also knock you out. So it's you either starve and thirst to death, or you knock yourself out trying to stay alive from this. And there's some fucking secrets. Another goddamn secret. But essentially, here, I'll take my hat off real quick so that way you can see the debuff and the radiation debuff of this. So that's the
Look what it does to you.
that's that one debuff. This is what it does. It just makes you fucking trip really bad and you shit a lot of stuff. That's where it comes into play on taking down. Looks like it only takes down your food. Okay, so I was eating.
Look at all that.
My water went down because I was eating auric mushrooms, but essentially you need to eat the black mushrooms to combat this effect. And also, on top of that, if you don't want to get knocked out, you need to eat the auric mushrooms as well, so which takes your water down. So in total, if you don't have any water source or anything like that in your inventory, you would need to eat a bunch of aquatic mushrooms, and then on top of that, eat a bunch of the aggravic mushrooms as well to combat the food drain from the aquatic mushrooms. So in total, if you actually needed to fight this stuff off, I'm still taking radiation. Probably put my helmet back on. If you wanted to fight this stuff, you essentially need to eat either all types of mushroom or eat those 2 types of mushroom, bring lots of food and lots of water, or just let yourself die. So, I mean, it's kind of pointless if you come down here without like a hat on or anything like that, because you're gonna die pretty quickly from the radiation. So, that's...
To me, it makes no sense of why they're here, why it does this, because no one's ever really going to see it or get the effect, because then you have to come down here with a hazmat suit. The only way I guess that effect would bother you is if you use the lamprey to come down in here, because when you have a lamprey attached to you, you take no radiation.
That would probably be the only thing
I'm
to,
not coming down here with a lamprey attack.
they die after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, because they only last 10 minutes. So it's just a waste.
Yeah, so essentially, if you have your hazard suit on, you don't have to worry about it. If you have a lamprey on, you have to.
Lots to
So
worry about.
be smart and pick and choose.
Yeah, I would.
Scattered out all across the under area down here in the bottom, and this patch is in these red thistles, whatever you want to call them. That's where I seen them at in the video that I seen on YouTube by the YouTuber of Nooblitz. He runs into it. Yeah, it seems like they get progressively bigger on an area of effect, but not a whole lot.
Oh, that's huge.
Because this right here, I would say it would affect me from here. But that's all 3 mushrooms, and that's also all 3 ways to fight the 3 mushrooms. I haven't seen anybody explain this or pay attention to any of this. All of the videos I've seen on YouTube or whatever of people playing on Aberation is them just running in and like avoiding every red mushroom they see, or go in and cause it to do this, and they're like, oh shit, they acted up this time or something, because they'll be like, oh, sometimes it doesn't happen and sometimes it does. There's specific mushrooms you have to watch out for, so now you know which mushrooms you need to watch out for and which mushrooms that are safe to pick without a hazard suit and everything. So if you liked the video, if you thought it was helpful, leave a like, subscribe if you like, and share the video with everybody and anybody that you think needs the help, needs to know about it and stuff. So that's all of the mushrooms. Yeah, it's very helpful. That's all the mushrooms, and have fun, be safe in Ark, and don't fuck with these mushrooms too much.